the mayor of Ilo-ilo City, I identified him. Ito po ay sa sinumpaang salaysay ninyo on October 25, 2017 during the commemorative session and concert program of the ASEAN Law Association. Tama po ba to? Sinabi po ni former President, the mayor of Ilo-ilo City, I identified him. This was broadcasted. I said, you are next. You're next. Totoo po ba ito?
Yes, Your Honor, as have been shown in the video earlier po.
So, for several times, nung nandito ka pa sa Pilipinas, you have been threatened by the President, napapatayin ka, you're included in the narco list, and you deny this.
Yes, Your Honor. I did deny it, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Chair, since my time is up, I just want to establish that indeed, probably or highly likely, Mr. Mabilog was just a victim of unfounded, baseless accusations which was part of the drug war of the former administration. Isa po siya sa mga biktima. In fact, nandyan po sa affidavit niya, because of the several threats and because of several calls from different police authorities telling him, in fact, police colonels and police generals telling him na ikaw ang susunod na papatayin. And that is why Mr. Jed Mabilog left the country to save his life and to save his family. That is all, Mr. Chair.
During Wednesday's hearing of the House of Representatives Quad Committee, Mabilog said he was included in the narco list as a result of his affiliation with political figures who opposed Duterte. Despite my hard work and dedication to public service, I was unjustly, baselessly included in former President Duterte's so-called narco list. This inclusion was made without any evidence, investigation, or due process, Mabilog said. Before Duterte included his name in the narco list, Mabilog said law enforcement agencies such as the Philippine National Police and the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency had not included him in any drug list. When asked by Surigao del Sur Rep. Johnny Pimentel, Mabilog said he made several attempts to see then President Duterte, just to ask kung ano po talaga ang reason kung bakit po ako naisama sa lista. Gumawa na lang po ako ng assumptions ko for what these reasons are, Mabilog said. Mabilog said he is a relative of former Senator Franklin Drilon, a known critic of the Duterte administration. And number 2 nung nagkaroon ng rally sa Ilo-ilo City during the campaign. Nagkaroon sila ng brownout and isinisisi po sa mayor, sa akin po, he said. During the 2016 presidential campaign, Mabilog said Duterte wanted to meet him, but unfortunately I was not able to meet him because I was on official travel to Manila for a big project which is the expansion of National Highway. He added that Ilo-ilo City had consistently been compared to Davao City, especially during Duterte's tenure as mayor. Ilo-ilo City was always compared to Davao City. I have here all the newspaper articles with me that would show that even Solita Monsod compared myself to then Mayor Rodrigo Duterte, said Mabilog, stressing that the reasons he mentioned were only his assumption. Pimentel then asked Mabilog if he believed that his inclusion in the list was politically motivated. President Rodrigo Duterte got only 13.7% in the total number of votes in Ilo-ilo City, which is his lowest percentage votes all over the country, while Manuel Rojas won the majority in Ilo-ilo City, the former mayor said. Mabilog has denied any involvement in the illegal drug trade.
This is not.
Yes,
Mr. Chair, the fact that the statement of Jed Mabilog has proved that he was indeed a performing mayor. The fact that he has received international awards, local awards, nagpapatunay lang po na ginampanan ni former Mayor Jed Mabilog ang his role and duties and obligations as a mayor. So there is no question, Mr. Chair, based on the awards that he has told us that he was indeed a good public servant. Ngayon, dito po tayo sa paragraph 3. Kung babasahin ko po at kung pwede, paki-explain po sa amin. Despite my hard work and dedication to public service, I was unjustly and baselessly included in former President Duterte's so-called narco list. This inclusion was made without any evidence, investigation, or due process. Mr. Mabilog,
Yes, Your
sa
Honor.
tingin ho ninyo, bakit kayo nasali dun sa narco list?
Number one, Your Honor, is I am a relative or second cousin of then Senator Frank Drilon. Number two is nung nagkaroon ng rally sa Ilo-ilo City during the campaign, namatay po yung kanilang nagkaroon sila po ng brownout. And isinisisi po sa mayor, sa akin po, Your Honor. Third po, there was an attempt before na gusto niya po makipagkita sa akin during the campaign. But unfortunately, I was not able to meet him because I was on official travel to Manila for a big project, which is the expansion of the national highway. And one of the big projects there was to bring down the black spaghetti wires along the highway. And so I have to meet the PLDT executives to request them to finance the bringing down of their lines. Kasi malaki po yung amount na mag-i-involve. Kanila naman po ang linya, so sila na po nakaset na po yun to meet po the executives of PLDT. So I wasn't able to meet him, sir.
Bakit, Mr. Chair, Mr. Mabilog, bakit sa tingin nyo gusto makipagkita sa inyo the former President?
I think, Your Honor, I think gusto lang po na sa pagkakaalam ko po, Your Honor, he was going around and was trying to meet with all the other local chief executives.
Ito ba ay presidente na po siya
Hindi
o sa panahon pa ito ng eleksyon?
Sa panahon pa po ng election, Your Honor. Yung isa pa po, Your Honor, is that Ilo-ilo City, hindi pa po siya presidente, Your Honor, Ilo-ilo City was always compared to Davao City. I have here po all the newspaper articles with me that would show that even Solita Monsod compared myself to then Mayor Rodrigo Duterte. So palagi po kino-compare kami po. So again, these are only my assumptions and presumptions, Your Honor, because I never had I never really knew what was the main reason.
So in
kung
short,
bakit ganun po.
Mr. Chair, in short, Jed, you're trying to say to this committee that the reason why your name was included in the narco list of the former administration is that it is because purely of politics. Dahil po ba kayo ay hindi sumuporta noong 2016? Yung po ba ang sinasabi ninyo dito sa committee ba na sa tingin ninyo, sa opinion mo, kaya ikaw bineltahan, ikaw ang binilikan, nilagay ka sa narco list dahil hindi ka sumuporta during the 2016 presidential elections? Ganun po ba?
Yes, Your Honor. Kasi ang resulta po, Your Honor, ng elections na yon, President Rodrigo Duterte got only po 13.7% in the total number of votes in Ilo-ilo City, which is his lowest percentage votes
Sino po
all
ba ang
over the
nanalong
country.
presidential candidate doon sa Ilo-ilo at that time?
Your Honor, si Manuel Rojas po.
Okay, dito po tayo sa paragraph number 4. So, nung nalaman mo, Mr. Mabilog, Mr. Chair, na ikaw kasama sa narcolist, ano hong ginawa ninyo? Did you try to reach out to the police authorities to clear your name? Or did you ask some of your friends, dahil ikaw ay isang mayor, natural, may mga kakilala ka dun sa regional police office, meron kang kilalang mga police dun sa provincial police office. Hindi ka ba nagtanong-tanong bakit nasali yung pangalan mo dun sa narcolist? Ano hong ginawa ninyo nung nalaman ninyong kayo ay kasama sa narcolist?
Your Honor, una po ay meron pong instructions from the Chief of Police to surrender all firearms. And then the next thing...
Sandali,
Oh,
Mr. Chair.
sorry, Your Honor.
Sinasabi mo ngayon na pinuntahan ka ng Chief of Police para isurrender ang mga firearms mo. Was this after na ikaw ay nasali sa narcolist or before ka nasali sa narcolist?
After nasali sa narcolist.
After nasali.
Sa PRRD narcolist,
Okay, please
Your Honor.
proceed.
And then, yung lahat na security personnel na naka-detail po sa mayor ay tinanggal. Yung ginawa ko, Your Honor, is pumunta sa then PNP Regional Director na bagong assigned at saka kinausap ko po siya kung ano po ang dapat gagawin. And then I explained to him all these programs that I have undertaken and the City of Ilo-ilo's programs against illegal drugs. Pinapaliwanag ko po na ito po yung mga programa namin, and that is why I was really wondering kung bakit po ako na isama sa lista po.
Mr. Mabilog, hindi nyo pa po tinanong yung regional director nung nagkita kayo, Director, bakit ako nasali dito? Hindi ka ba nagtanong sa kanya?
Your Honor, I think I did. Kasi yun po, dala-dala ko po ito. Meron po akong compilation po, executive summary of the Ilo-ilo City Anti-Illegal Drug Programs from 2010 to 2016. Ibinigyan ko po sila ng kopya kasi I always have this. This was a requirement by PIDEA that we submit reports to them annually. So, kumpleto po kami ng data, ng data to, at saka yun po sinabi ko, Sir, bakit po ako nasali? Bakit po yung Ilo-ilo ay most shabualized? Na ito rin po, ito po yung mga programa po namin.
So anong sagot niya sa iyo, Mr. Chair? Anong sagot sa iyo? Nung tinanong mo siya, bakit nasali ako sa narcolist when in fact, I am the one heading the anti-illegal drug campaign in Ilo-ilo. So ano hong sagot ng regional director?
Your Honor, sagot niya po, yung nanggaling sa taas, yung lista, yung in-announce ng Presidente, wala pa pong lista nun, sir, na, Your Honor, na
So in short,
ibinaba.
Mr. Chair, yung binabasihan lang ng regional director doon sa listahan na sinabi ng former president. Doon lang po niya nakuha yung pangalan ninyo without any validation. Ganun po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Since the announcement of my inclusion in this list, I was subjected to repeated threats to my life. Former President Duterte publicly singled me out numerous times. Kailan ho nangyari ito? Yung pinakita ho ninyo?
Yes, Your Honor.
Meron ka pang binagit dito na during in one forum, ito ba ay pinatotohanan mo? Doon sa isang event na sinabi niya the mayor of Ilo-ilo City, I identified him. Ito po ay sa sinumpaang salaysay ninyo on October 25, 2017 during the commemorative session and concert program of the ASEAN Law Association. Tama po ba to? Sinabi po ni former President, the mayor of Ilo-ilo City, I identified him. This was broadcasted. I said, you are next. You're next. Totoo po ba ito?
Yes, Your Honor, as have been shown in the video earlier po.
So, for several times, nung nandito ka pa sa Pilipinas, you have been threatened by the President, napapatayin ka, you're included in the narco list, and you deny this.
Yes, Your Honor. I did deny it, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Chair, since my time is up, I just want to establish that indeed, probably or highly likely, Mr. Mabilog was just a victim of unfounded, baseless accusations which was part of the drug war of the former administration. Isa po siya sa mga biktima. In fact, nandyan po sa affidavit niya, because of the several threats and because of several calls from different police authorities telling him, in fact, police colonels and police generals telling him na ikaw ang susunod na papatayin. And that is why Mr. Jed Mabilog left the country to save his life and to save his family. That is all, Mr. Chair.
It means that your name is just placed in that list without even investigating if you are ever guilty of that.
Yes, Your Honor. As a matter of fact, as what I've said earlier, that till today, I don't have any drug-related case that has been filed to me in any court or any office for that matter, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mayor, do you believe that it was the former president that actually put you in that initiated list that you're talking about?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe that, Your Honor.
Where the former president has an axe against you, or perhaps that your name was only given to him to be put on the Malacanang initiated list?
Your Honor, I cannot say or things in behalf of the former president, but I could only assume that yes, it could have happened, Your Honor, that it could have been politics that has made the former president put my name in that Malacanang initiated list, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, I'm very much interested. You said that this is politically motivated. Am I right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Therefore, there should be one in Ilo-ilo that actually advised the president to put you in the Malacanang initiated list. Am I right?
Could be, Your Honor.
Would you tell us the name of that person that put you in that list?
Your Honor, in politics, there's always a political opposition, and I cannot mention any name, Your Honor, because I might not be sure if that is the name of the person. But if ever it came locally, definitely it came from those who ran against me and lost, Your Honor, or those who were against me politically.
Those who ran against you, but that were actually the people that are actually close to the former president. Am I right?
I am not sure, Your Honor, if they have a personal relationship with the former president, so I cannot assume, Your Honor.
You made a statement in your affidavit, and that's number 6, where you said, in a public forum held on August 8, 2017, PIDEA Regional Director Gil Pabilona and Ilo-ilo City Police Director Senior Superintendent Remus Cañeso declared that my name was not on their drug list. What do you mean by that?
That particular public forum, Your Honor, was the Ilo-ilo City Anti-Drug Abuse Council, where the regional director of PIDEA sits as co-chair, as well as the Ilo-ilo City Police Chief PNP also sits as a member or a co-chair. And they were asked by, as far as I can remember, Your Honor, they were asked during the open forum if my name was in the list, Your Honor, and they said, Your Honor, that as far Your Honor, if I would say, Attorney Pabilona by chance is here with PIDEA, and he said, Your Honor, that my name was not on their list, official list, but there's a different list, PRRD list. And
So,
he cannot do anything about it.
So therefore, you would like to tell this committee that the lists that were shown to you were the first list that your name was not included. But then, as you have said, there is another list where your name is included.
Yes, Your Honor. And that is the Malacanang initiated list.
And
Your
that is the Malacanang initiated list.
Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
So, what did the police director, Senior Superintendent Cañeso, do?
The then city, they were under orders. Oh, sorry, Your Honor. I believe that they were under orders and they cannot do anything. Because as a matter of fact, by chance, Your Honor, the regional director, then regional director, General Gentiles, he gave Ilo-ilo City and myself an award for the 2017 anti-drug illegal campaign. Immediately after, Your Honor, he was relieved. And
He was relieved.
he was relieved. And then, Your Honor, I think, I am not so sure, but after that statement of Attorney Pabilona, then PIDEA Regional Director, that I was not involved in drugs, he was also relieved, Your Honor.
So,
I don't know if that is the reason, Your
So,
Honor.
Mr. Chair, it means that if the PDA Regional Director Gil Pabilona retired,
He was relieved, Your Honor.
he was relieved.
He was relieved.
He did
or-
not retire.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. It might the term might be wrong, but what I know that he was reassigned elsewhere. He just left and he was replaced by a new regional director of PIDEA.
That on August 28, you received an unexpected call from former PNP Regional Director Bernardo Diaz. And this Director Bernardo Diaz invited you so you could be able to meet with the then PNP Chief Ronald De La Rosa. Am I right? For what reason?
Yes, Your Honor. The reason, Your Honor, was the information that I got was the then PNP chief was willing to help me clear my name, Your Honor.
So it means that the PNP Chief Ronald De La Rosa believed that you are innocent?
That is the statement that was given to me by then General Diaz, Your Honor.
So it was not PNP Chief Ronald De La Rosa who told you that he believes that you are innocent?
Your Honor, on a separate venue, when I was already in Japan, and I called General Diaz, I spoke to General, then PNP Chief, General De La Rosa, and he told me to come home, that as soon as I come home from my international speaking engagement in Japan, that I go to Camp Crame to see him, because in his words, Mr. Your Honor, he said, if I can say it in his words, quote unquote, Mayor, naawa na ako sa'yo. Tutulungan kita. Inosente ka.
That was the statement.
Yes, Your Honor.
He told you to come home.
But he told me to come home.
And
Yes, Your
then
Honor.
there is another general, Banta, who expressed sympathy to you, and he told you to don't come home.
Your Honor, yes, that is true, Your Honor. Immediately after that call with General Bato and General Diaz, I got a call on my Philippine cell and phone, and this was the general who introduced himself, and then he said, I'm just going to talk to you short lang, and then he told me not to come home, Your Honor.
Yeah, he told you his voice was grim and said, do not return.
Yes, Your Honor.
But then PNP Chief De La Rosa told you to return.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you still believe that PNP De La Rosa is quite honest in telling you you are innocent when he told you to return, and the other general told you not to return?
Your Honor, yes. As a matter of fact, I really did wanted to return. So that because this is my opportunity that then Chief PNP General Bato told me that he's going to help me.
And
But-
Mayor Mabilog, you still have words. So then, Mayor Mabilog, PNP Chief General De La Rosa was not quite honest in his statement.
At that time when I was talking to him, Your Honor, I believed in him. But after, Your Honor, I received that call from that general, then I did not believe him anymore.
Okay, so we could be able to establish here, Mr. Chair, that the PNP Director General who told him to come home
Immediately about
immediately.
10 minutes or 15 minutes after that call, Your Honor.
So ibig sabihin, nalaman kagad nung general na yan na ikaw ay pinapabalik ni Director General De La Rosa, and then all of a sudden he said, "Huwag kang babalik."
Yes, Your Honor.
Ibig sabihin yan, Mr. Chair, that totoo lang, naiisipin mo, napalagay mo itong si PNP Director General De La Rosa, hindi honest sa kanyang sinabi.
I did not believe him, Your Honor, after that call of the other general.
So you did not believe him anymore.
Yes, Your Honor.
Who is that general? Can you tell us who the general is?
Your Honor, if you would allow me, if you could do that on executive session, because, Your Honor, I actually, when I first came in, I called I called them to thank them for that call. And then, Your Honor, they said that if I mention their names, then it's their fear of life then that they're going to experience.
Ito ang sabi ni former President Duterte, no? Ang sabi niya, saan na yung pinalatan mo, Mayor? Yun ba yung statement niyo, no? Saan ba si Mayor? Hanapin ko sila, magbalik ka dito. Nagmura, patayin talaga kita. Ibig sabihin talagang itong ating former President, merong galit sa'yo. Totoo po ba yan?
Yun, sir, ang lumalabas, sir, dahil
I'm wondering kung bakit
Talaga.
ang former president ay talagang merong matinding galit sa iyo on that. Now let me ask you, Mayor, no? Why don't you file a case against him?
Your Honor, first and foremost, as a Christian po, I have forgiven him already.
Yes, the thing is, yes.
And Your Honor, I will discuss that with my lawyers because I am made to believe that if a person is a president is president, then he is immune to cases. So I I don't know, Your Honor.
He is now a private citizen, Mr. Mabilog. And the thing is this, I do believe you that as a Christian we ought to forgive.
Yes, Honor.
Yet I still believe that we have laws in this land so that any crime committed should be paid for.
Yes,
And
Your
that is what the law says.
Yeah.
And I hope that Mayor Mabilog would be convinced in his own heart to file charges against those people that he believed would be because, Mr. Chair, more than 7 years he left the country and he was emotionally disturbed and very much depressed, Mr. Chair. So I would like to suggest that he should file a case against the former president, being a private citizen now.
Instead, now, question of the Duterte's list. Ito lang po, para malinaw. It's either na totoo po ba yung Duterte's list? Validated ba yung lahat nandun? Dumaan ba sa vetting? Let me ask DG Lasso, with regards to the case of Mayor Jed Mabilog. DG Lasso, do you confirm that indeed in the PDL list as claimed by Mayor Jed Mabilog, wala po ang pangalan niya sa PDL list?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
But do you confirm that the name of former Mayor Jed Mabilog was in the list of Duterte's list?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Initially, it was not in the list, but later on, the list was his name was included.
PDEA. Noong in-announce ni former President Duterte yung pangalan ni Mayor Mabilog, wala pa siya sa listahan.
None yet, sir.
So, nung pagka-announce, saka lang nailagay yung pangalan ni Mayor Mabilog.
Yes,
Tama?
sir. Long after.
Long after,
Yes,
okay.
Kasi gusto ko makita yung timeline. Ngayon, established na po na in the first list of PRD's list, wala po. Diba? Then, October 17, saka po inilagay yung pangalan ni Mayor Mabilog.
Yes, sir.
And, balikan ko lang po, the statement, again, Mr. Chairman, I would just like to manifest the statement that was confirmed by Colonel Espinido during the previous hearing na lahat po ng pangalan na inilagay doon sa PRD's list hindi po validated, hindi po dumaan sa vetting because in the case of former Councilor Kanotan, which was ambushed, and after few months, through the recommendation of Colonel Espinido, tinanggal po, pero na-ambush na po yung councilor namin sa Bacolod City. Yun po ang statement coming from Colonel Espinido because yun po, he has direct knowledge because he is the one that recommends to delist the name of former Councilor Kanotan. Yun po established. Mayor Mabilog, as you mentioned in your affidavit and that's asked by the members of this committee, sabi mo po, tinawagan ka po, you talk to General Bato. And 10 to 15 minutes after, tumawag po yung isang general na hindi mo po ngayon mapangalanan but you will name that general during the executive session. Now, question. Bakit mas naniwala ka sa tumawag sa iyo na general kaysa assurance na binigay sa iyo ni General Bato de la Rosa at the time?
Because any shade of doubt should be considered seriously. At saka alam ko, sir, na alam ng general na yon na pinapabalik ako ng Chief PNP. So, I really didn't take the chance no more, Your Honor.
Hindi po. Tanong po, ganito. Kasi, of course, maniwala ka lang kung kilala mo, kung malapit sa iyo, kung you have acquaintances in the past, no? And in your affidavit, you also mentioned about texting your wife, no, na huwag pumunta sa krame. Is it the same person?
No, it's different, sir.
Different.
Different. So, yung nag-text sa wife ko ay asawa po ng isang PNP colonel. Tapos yung nakausap ko ay yung colonel. Tapos yung this is a different person from the general who called me.
So, the general who called you, kilala mo talaga. That's why you believe in his warning compared to the assurance given to you by General Bato de la Rosa?
I believe in the credibility of that general.
Okay,
who
at least
officer.
it was a service. And the wife of that certain colonel, close ba sila ng wife mo? Magkakilala? May acquaintances?
Magkakilala siguro, sir, because but I don't know how close they are.
Okay, anyway. Now, you mentioned about if you went to Camp Crame, dalawang pwedeng mangyari. Based on the accounts in your affidavit, anyways, you were told na you will pinpoint a certain former senator and a certain presidentiable. Can you mention again the name of that senator and that presidentiable?
Your Honor, if you would allow me, I can write their names also. Your
Okay.
Honor.
So you cannot mention now, Mayor? If I ask you, better you answer yes or no. Is it Senator Maroas, former Senator Maroas?
Yes, sir.
Oh, is it former Senator Drilon, which is your cousin?
Yes, sir.
Oh, ayun. So, Mr. Chairman, kaya ko tinanong yon kasi from the very start in the statement, affidavit of Mayor Jed Mabilog and these preliminary remarks, it is all about politics. It is all about politics. Kaya, yung Duterte's list, again, from the statement of Colonel Espinido, napakalinaw po na it does not gone through vetting and validation. Pagkalaban ka sa politika, nasa listahan ka. Lastly, question of, ano ba yung in the US, when you applied for asylum, political asylum ba yun?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you were granted after
15 months, Your Honor.
15 months. That was when?
March
March of what year?
of 2019, Your Honor.
2019. Of course, if you were granted political asylum in the US, they have the basis for granting you political asylum.
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is the basis? In jest lang po.
They just gave the approval, Your Honor, that the political asylum has been granted.
In your request or application, ano pong jest lang po, ano pong nakalagay doon? Why should the US government grant you that political asylum being requested by you?
Threat of life because of the no basis of accusation on illegal drugs, Your Honor.
So do you have any document with regard to that granting you the political asylum?
Yes, Your Honor, I have it.
Mayor, bakit mas naniwala po kayo doon sa general na hindi nyo mabanggit ang pangalan kaysa doon sa salita ni Chief PNP De La Rosa?
Your Honor, at the time when I spoke to PNP Chief De La Rosa, I really believed in him. But after 15 minutes, if you get a call from a general who is close to him, then this destroyed my believing in him. So I did not take the risk, Your Honor. I just believed then on what the other general told me, Your Honor.
General De La Rosa, and it was postponed, I think, 2 times according to your statement.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Who made the calls to you regarding the postponement?
I think it was General Diaz, Your Honor.
Your RD Gen?
Former
Your
regional.
former RD, yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Are you friends with the General Bernardo Diaz?
No, sir. He was assigned on the latter part, I think in 2016. And I have never established a friendship with General or personal relationship with General Diaz, sir.
Pero, Mayor, from your statements, there were 2 generals who were with your side. And it was only, according to your statement, General Bato, who was not on your side.
One colonel's, Your Honor, one colonel and one general. The one colonel called first before, and then when I spoke to General Bato, this general gave me a call. So parang it supported the statement of the colonel. So that's why, sir, I wasn't able to think no more. I just believed in the last caller, who was the general, who told me not to proceed, sir. Because for the reason, sir, that previously there are already several cases that have been with the chief PNP, but what happened is in the end, they died, sir. So that's why I just all that I thought was to preserve the life of myself and my family, sir.
So the last call that you got from the officer, is that officer close to you or close to your family?
No, sir, not that close, sir.
And you still believed him?
Yes, sir. We were introduced, and he was a former Ilo-ilo City, but not at my time as mayor. So, but yes, I believed him because he was very sincere in telling me that information, sir.